Hey guys, welcome back to the Sensu Pop channel. We are gonna take a look at first look together with the new set that is being reviewed today by Bandai, Set 7 Assault of the Saiyans. So from what I understand, that they are gonna take us back to when the first Saiyan was being introduced. So this set is gonna come out on the 2nd of August. We all know that is for the States, because for the rest of the world we are gonna be delayed, but that is a complaint for another day, not for today. Today we are gonna take a look at this together. Alright, so far so good. I just took a quick glance and it looks pretty solid. Alright, let's do it together. I understand that, okay, usually I do this with my face at the bottom, but too bad I didn't do my hair, and I'm actually going for a jog later after this, so I'm not intending to go to the shower, do my hair, then come back here, do this, then go for a jog. It doesn't make sense. I want to take a shower after the jog. Alright, so I understand it's so sad. Oh, let's take a moment to cry about not seeing my lovely face, but that's that. Sorry about that. I'm too excited. Alright, let's take a look at the products together. Alright, Assault of the Saiyans Set 7 coming up in 2nd of August. What are we gonna get? Let's take a look at the video. Oh, they have a video. That's good. Oh, this is Assault of the Saiyans. They have a video. Let's take a look at it together.
Infinite Unity arrives in August. And with it, the hidden power that altered the trajectory of the multiverse. The warrior race known as the Saiyan. Now their mightiest warriors are assembling for a history-shattering showdown. Assault of the Saiyans marks the beginning of a new chapter in DBSCG history. In Series 7, multicolored cards arrive in force. The deck-building possibilities are endless for new players and veterans alike. Let's start by taking a look at red and green. This color combination's onslaught of skills will put your opponents on the ropes. Relive the dramatic moments of the Saiyan saga as Raditz makes his long-awaited debut.
Woo!
Experience the hidden might of the Saiyans firsthand. A broken seal awakens a slumbering terror. It'll take a family to end the threat. Blue and yellow, tricky maneuvering and ironclad defense. The return of an unstoppable Saiyan fusion. Round 2 of the God vs. Saiyan grudge match. Battle crazed Saiyans from Universe 6. Your favorite Saiyans from another dimension are all here. SS3 Trunks, SS3 Broly, SS2 Kevlar, SS Son Goku Zeno, SS3 Nappa. Infinitely powerful Saiyans assemble. Get your hands on infinite Saiyan rares and build infinitely powerful decks. Series 7 has 235 cards in all, with 2 unique secret rares. And that's not all. To commemorate the game's 2nd anniversary, we brought back cards signed by your favorite voice actors. Series 7 also introduces 2 types of pre-constructed decks. The Saiyan Legacy Starter Deck is perfect for new players and features, you guessed it, tons of powerful Saiyans. 5 Starter Deck exclusive foils, including 2 with a gold stamped treatment. If you're new to the game, this is where you want to start. Universe 6 Assailants is an expert deck, geared towards more advanced players, featuring Saiyans from Universe 6. The deck includes 10 exclusive cards, along with a standard Series 7 booster pack. 5 of the exclusive cards and the deck's leader get a stunning foil treatment. If you already know the ropes, there's no better way to power up. Super Dash Packs are store exclusives. Buy 12 Series 7 booster packs in stores to get one. Each Dash Pack includes a promo card. Pre-releases arrive July 26th. Join in to get your hands on a limited pre-release set. Each kit includes 6 Series 7 boosters and 2 pre-release packs with a random gold-stamped common, uncommon, or rare. Buy a booster box during the pre-release for an exclusive Series 7 Super Dash Pack. The included cards feature awesome new backgrounds. Join your local pre-release and see them for yourself. Who will prove themselves as the ultimate Saiyan warrior? Dragon Ball Super Card Game Series 7 Assault of the Saiyans. On sale August 2019. Check the official site for details.
Alright, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So we are gonna have Super Saiyan 3 Nappa, and we're gonna have we're gonna have the Broly saga and also the Zamasu saga, which those people that have been following me, I really love that two villain. Zamasu and Broly has to be one of my favorite characters when it comes to the Dragon Ball series so far. Alright, it looks really good. So let's take a look at the stuff itself. So the booster packs for Series 7 has what they mentioned, 235 cards, and we are gonna have the Mighty Citadel for history. So let's take a look at the products itself. So now the mightiest warriors are examining. Okay, for history, Shattering Showdown in Series 7, multi-color cards arrive in force. I'm not too sure, like so far, I'm not too sure about the multi-color cards, but we do only have 4 cards that are multicolored so far. So I think it's just too early to make any judgment on that or conclusion on that. So let's see. Apparently they are still following the multicolor thing, which is we are gonna stick with watermelon, red and green, and then we have blue and yellow. Blue is not a naturally occurring color, so we don't see a lot of flowers that is blue, fruits that are in blue, so I can't make any smart comment what is blue and yellow actually. So watermelon Broly, that's awesome. So we can see here that we do have a Zamasu Vegeta. So this is gonna be definitely the Broly saga, and this is okay. We know that most probably this comes with the expert deck itself, because for some reasons they are introducing yellow cards for the expert deck. I'm not too sure if you see that the expert deck itself, that heat was in yellow color, so they are gonna move out of their traditional red and green. I don't know why, because it seems perfect to put in red and green for Universe 6, but they are gonna move out of it. With this card, you can see Kefla moves out of red and green itself. However, when it comes to Zamasu, and also Zamasu, he is gonna introduce yellow into the mix. It was traditionally blue and green. Of course, nobody plays the green cards. I don't know why they decided to do the green cards. And with the green cards, their cost is 2 green minimum, or 2 green or 3 green minimum, right? The 2 cost Zamasu was 2 green. Like, how are we supposed to play something like that in a Zamasu deck? But they're gonna move out of it. We're gonna get yellow into the mix. Alright, so this is what? So red and green. Okay, so we leave the dramatic moments of Saiyan Saga as Reddit makes its long-awaited debut. Okay, so our original guy who got really pushed out of the thing, because in the Goku lineage, Reddit was not part of it. I can understand, because if you draw a straight line, Reddit is not in the lineage of Goku, but it is his brother. But let's see. Alright, so a broken seal awakens a slumbering terror. So this is gonna be so they're gonna talk about the Reddit saga. Of course, with Vegeta, that means the Reddit saga goes all the way up to Nappa. And then with this one, of course, this is the first book that we have, which is the Broly. And of course, I think with the inclusion of this adult Gohan, that means we're gonna go into the second book of the Broly saga. Alright, so when it comes to blue and yellow, the return of the unstoppable Saiyan fusion. Yes, of course, we have Goku Black and Zamasu to have the fused Zamasu, which with the halo behind, that very strange looking, awesome looking halo, and then one of the strongest warrior in the entire universe, Vegeta. Yeah. Then here, your favorite warrior from Universe 6 are here. Okay, nothing special. Actually, I kind of like the Kefla. I like Kale, so this is something that I like. And infinitely powerful Saiyans example. So we have Kefla, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Super Saiyan 3 Nappa. I love how they did it with the beard itself, and Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, and then we have the Super Saiyan Xeno Goku. Alright, so get your hands on the... one of the things to take note is that the design of the card itself, because they are really beautiful. The reason why is because this is not the original border. A lot of our cards, I think, if not all, correct me right there, sorry, just let me get a drink, right? Many of our cards, if not all, follows the original border. You know, the ones with the round thing here. Take a look at this guy's stuff. They don't really follow the border here. So let me... this looks much better. They don't follow the border. Yeah, so this is really nice. I would love to see their abilities soon. Yeah? Of course, Broly is my favorite. I don't care. Nappa. This three, not this two. I don't really like Trunks and Goku stuff. Alright, so to commemorate, now we get your hands on this, because they might get really expensive really fast. If we what we saw in Tournament of Power, this cards goes so expensive so fast. Yep. Of course, you get the dash pack. We have Broly, Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of... Let's take a look at the strategy. All right, so the design idea, design concept altogether, designer notes for the assault of the Saiyans. So hey everyone, we are introducing the first volume of our... Okay, so introducing 7. This set heavily features Saiyans from Super Dragon Ball Z Super Xenoverse. With this new block, we are hoping to give players new themes that are easy to grasp and use in play, so that a wider audience can enjoy the card game. So Series 7 marks the beginning of a new block called Infinite Unity. This is where multicolor cards will really start to shine, bring new strategies. So if you don't know, don't be taken aback by the block here. So this is not the traditional block in all the other card games like Magic or Pokemon TCG. This is their design block. So we have the Overwhelm block, and then we have the Wish block, and then we have now what they call the Infinite Unity block, where the multicolor. So so that doesn't mean that cards from the past are being retired. No, this is not the case. This is what they meant by the design block, where the first block was designed around using Overwhelm. The second block was designed using Wish mechanics and sparking mechanics. And then the third block, now they are introducing more and more multicolor cards and hoping that they will shine. Okay, up until now, they have been making themes for each individual color, but since multicolor cards are involved, each theme now has 2 colors. So green and red, this is the Saiyan saga, red and green. This is the Broly saga, blue and yellow, the future Trunks, yellow and blue, Universe Survival saga, your mate. So what is this? Okay, I don't know what's the difference between green and red and green. Yeah, but let's see. Maybe there's something. And then black, of course, the Dark Demon Realm saga. And what do we know about the Dark Demon Realm saga? Demigra and the rest of the demon gods might be here. All right. So today we didn't see much, yeah, in the trailer. So today we are looking at what you can expect from green red Blue, yellow. Okay, so let's take a look at the Saiyan saga, the green and red. As most of you already know, this era is the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. I still remember when I was reading the manga itself, yeah? You know, when you go from Dragon Ball, it's always cutesy, it's always funny with Krillin and the Red Army, Red Ribbon Army. It was always funny. When they introduced Reddits, people died. I was like, whoa, it's crazy. We had Piccolo as one of the allies right now, but then I thought that, okay, this might be good, but then Reddit was way more powerful than Goku and Piccolo has ever faced at that point of time, right? When Nappa was introduced, when the part where he hit, and the first hit that he went for, Tien Shinhan lost his arm. I was like, oh my god, this is getting to a very dark place. At a point in time, I was still a little boy, and it was really, really difficult to watch. However, I love it. We all come to love it, right? So the theme for this era is an intense battle between the Z Warriors and the Saiyans. So okay, it's a recreation of scene. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I said. It has alliance with the most recent OK that allows you to draw 2 and gain critical if combined with a Son Goku Youth card. Alliance allows you to power up a card by placing other cards in rest mode, not just Son Gohan, so feel free to use. It is extremely strong, this alliance. So one of the characteristic of green card is hand destruction. So what is this card? Let's take a look. Alright, alliance, green and red. Okay. Energy exhaust, it's definitely energy exhaust. This card gains power equal to the total amount of cards and switch to rest mode by this skill for the duration of the battle. We get that. That was with the Broly card. Extremely strong card. If you switch a Son Gohan Youth card to rest using the skill, draw 2 cards and this card gains critical for the duration of the turn. 2 energy. 10k. Son Gohan Youth maybe 5k. You swing at 15, draw 2 cards, critical. Definitely a very good card. Yep. Alright. So, one of the characteristic of green cards is hand destruction. Yes, one of my favorite color, green. If not my favorite color. And Reddit's brotherly hate is no exception, with a skill that forces your opponent to send a card to the warp when he attacks. That's crazy. This Reddit also has a skill that boosts the power of red and green Saiyan cards. So if you combine a Saiyan cards with critical, you can make it even a bigger dent in your opponent's resources. Vegeta the Cruel has a skill that lets you KO one of your opponent's card before or less if you play it during their turn. Also forces your opponent to send a card to their warp. Plus, if you got a multicolor card in hand, you can play him for 2 energy instead of 4. Combined with Reddit's leader, you got a great strategy to rip your opponent's cards right out of their hands. Let's take a look. Okay, when this card attacks a leader card, okay, this is Awaken, yeah? It is Awaken side. It is better than Broly in a sense because Broly cannot attack battle cards. This card, you can attack battle cards, but if you can choose to attack. If you choose to attack a leader card, your opponent chooses a card from their hands and send it to warp. Once per turn, choose up to 1 red or green Saiyan card in your battle area. It gets plus 5k for the duration of turn, but he doesn't draw. Damn, I'm not sure. With the Towa might be the first leader that does not draw when she attacks. Of course, we could say that, okay, we have other cards before that doesn't draw, like Babidi. Yeah, Babidi doesn't draw when he attacks, but he does draw when one of his battle cards attacks. But this is not the case. This is he doesn't draw at all. There is no ability on him to draw. Alright, so Vegeta the Cruel. So I'm not too sure how good this is moving forward. We will see with the introduction of Towa, and then moving on to the new set, we will take a look at all these leaders that does not draw. How does how does it look like? Alright, so Vegeta the Cruel, this is the part where he killed Nappa. Alright, Nappa was like, Vegeta? If you watch the A Bridge, if you have not, take a look at Team 4 Star on YouTube. Go and watch the full set of their A Bridge. You will fall in love with Nappa, Vegeta, and the whole new set. You will see them in new light. Once you see it, it cannot be unseen. Yep. So this is the part where he threw Nappa into the sky, and then he just powers up and just destroying Nappa like that. And Nappa being so strong at that point of time, to see him being destroyed just like that by Vegeta gives a good introduction on how badass Vegeta is and how powerful he is. Yep. So play this card, counterplay 3. If a multicolor card is in your battle, it's in your energy, reduce the energy cost of this card by 1. So this is a 2 cost. When you play this card during your opponent's turn, so you counterplay, right? So for 2 costs, you counterplay. So your opponent plays a card, you counterplay. You for 2 costs, if you have a multicolor card in your energy area, you counterplay. This card comes out. When you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with energy 4 or less, kill it. Wow. Then your opponent chooses one card. Wow. This is awesome. Setting it to warp, it's pretty good right now because you just don't let them recycle, especially if you're playing against decks that are like Shenrong's deck, right? Where they played from their graveyard. So this is setting to warp literally destroys wish leaders. So you're just sending it to warp and stuff like that. However, it cannot be comboed with things like, for example, with Android 13, where if your opponent puts their card, but Android 13 not really well played. If let's see the anniversary box how it is. All right, so far this cards, they are good. Like I said, when it comes to Reddit, it does not draw. We don't know how good he is right now. The verdict is still up in the air. Let's see when he drops, how does it go. All right, so Future Trunks Saga Blue Yellow, Goku Black, Zamasu is back. Lovely. They are even stronger than ever. 2 leaders for this team theme are Fuse Zamasu and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. The Goku Black cards works great with Goku Black and Zamasu from Series 2. Lovely. We are hoping to see all kinds of unique build using these cards. So this era theme is to recreate the scene, the fights from OK. It is a powerful support for Trunks' future card and Vegeta cards with Union Potara. This was designed with more possibility for the Vegeta deck. The front side has ability, allows you to increase its power to 15. It helps you to withstand even the most brutal of attacks from your opponent. It can only withstand if you are protecting yourself at 15k. So let's see if that is the case. If your life is at 4 or less, this card gets 15k for the duration of your opponent's turn. Yeah, so okay. If you have 4 or more energy, choose up to 1 blue, continue, and 1 yellow. So it has to be 1 blue and 1 yellow. When this card attacks, it draws a card. So wow. Are they not allowing you to? So if your card is 4 or less, if your life is 4 or less, why aren't you awakened? So this is something I'm trying to understand. So if you have 4 or more energy, if you have your life is 4 or less, why aren't you awakening? This is something I'm trying to understand. Choose up to 1 blue and 1 yellow Vegeta in your hands with energy cost 2 or less and play them. Okay. You can only play Future Trunks and Vegeta card for the duration of the turn, and you can't activate this skill for the duration of the game. So one time you want to have 4 or more energy, hold on to there, then choose up to 1 blue Son Goku, 1 yellow Vegeta in your hands and play with energy cost 2 or less and play them. Then after that, I think what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn you're gonna awaken right there. Alright, so when your life is 4 less, you may draw 1 card and flip this card over. No untap of energy, just do. I can understand because you have already played 1 blue and 1 yellow. So let's take a look at the awaken set. Wow, take a look at this crazy artwork. Look at Vegeta's face. Let's draw him to be a bit more annoyed, right? That's funny, huh? When this card attacks, draw a card, okay? Once per turn, when you combo with 1 or more battle cards with a combo cost 1 in your energy area using a skill, choose up to 1 of the battle cards of those battle cards. And when the battle cards, return it to the owner's hands instead of being placed in his owner's drop area. So when you combo with 1 or more battle cards with a combo cost of 1 in your energy using a skill. Whoa. So you use your energy and you combo with it. Let's see. Okay, so you combo with it and then you return it to the hands. That means you're short of 1 energy. Definitely, I think there is a reason for this. There must be some cards that ramp up energy. If not, I don't know why this is, right? So you take 1 of energy, you combo with it, then it goes back into your hands. Alright, so the Inviting Darkness is a card with new style of effect that I've never seen in DBSCG. It increases your opponent's energy as well as your own. It is designed to work well with Plan for Destruction from the special anniversary box. Okay, after you increase your energy, you can use counter skill to protect yourself. This time, Zamasu's plan has something to do with increases your opponent's energy. It has a surprising skills that allows you to play 4 cards at the bottom of the deck if your opponent has 8 or more energy. So if you aim to increase not only, so you've got to increase not only your energy but your opponent's energy as well if you want to win. Very risky, because 8 or more, that means your opponent can go ham on you on your side. So there must be, you need some ability to defend yourself when you increase your opponent's energy, because your opponent knows he's gonna die. He's gonna go ham on you again and again and again. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards. Goku Black, Inviting the Darkness. He has barrier, so he has 3 costs. When you play this card, if and your opponent and your leader it's a Zamasu or Goku Black, add the top card of your deck to your energy. Wow, 3 costs plus 1 energy, just right there, like he has 1 energy. When you play this card, if your leader card it's a Zamasu, okay, it's Goku Black or Zamasu, at the end of your turn, of your opponent's next turn, review at the end of your opponent's, wow, at the end of your opponent's next turn, review the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is a battle card, place it in your opponent's energy area in rest mode, otherwise draw a card. Who draws? You draw. So there is no downside to it. If it's a battle card, your opponent plays it, and your opponent can use that. Of course, your opponent can use that card to defend himself, but it's a gamble. He can choose to tap out. He can choose to tap out, but if you flip it, it's an extra card. He is dead because he is now tapped out, and you can go ham on him, right? But if it's not a battle card, if it's a battle card, he plays it. If it's not a battle card, he's tap out, and then you draw a card. So your opponent might not want to tap out if he's not sure what is the top card of in the deck. There is only one way to ensure it, so far from my understanding, is the Time Patrol Trunks in the first expansion set. So you can take a look and you choose a card, and then you get to choose whether you want to put it on top or put it at the bottom of your deck. So he could just put it on top of his deck, and he knows that the next card is going to be a battle card, so he has 1 energy, so he can tap out. If not, it's going to be a gamble whether he wants to tap out or not. If it's a battle card, he has 1 energy to defend himself. If it's not a battle card, he has to shuffle his deck, and then you get to draw 1 card. Yep. definitely, I think it's you draw one card because it says draw one card and then your opponent. It does not say your opponent draws one card and shuffle their deck. It's gonna be worded differently. Definitely a very, very good card right there. Plan for Destruction, we all know this already. So if you don't know this, so you defend, you get to activate battle, you get 10k, and if there's between you 7 or more energy, this card becomes an energy in rest mode, just like that. Boop, it becomes an energy. So you get to defend yourself, and then you get a extra card as an energy. Definitely a very, very nice card. Zamasu Supreme Strike. Let's take a look at this card. Great artwork. The halo is there. I love it. And it's not the screw up version, right? So that's great. When this card attacks, look up to the top 5 cards on top. Choose one blue or yellow, Goku Black or Zamasu card among them, and add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. When this card attacks a leader card, this card gets minus 5k for the duration of the turn. So he swings for 10k. Interestingly, because I think the whole goal is to prolong the game, so you don't want your opponents to get more and more cards in their hands. You want to reduce the number of cards in their hands so that, you know, they can. But however, it only attacks the leader card. That means you can go 15k on a battle card. Yep, so you go 15k on a battle card. If there's no battle card, you can swing at this leader, take a look at top 5, grab a Goku Black or a Zamasu card, add it into your hands. Of course, you need the color, and then alright. So once per turn, if your opponent has, so the whole idea is to prolong the game. Yeah, prolong the game, reduces your opponent's hand size. Prolong the game so that you can get into that 8 or more energy. Reduces his hand size so that he can't play that much during his turn. Alright, so if your opponent has 8 or more energy, choose 4 cards from activate main from your opponent's life and place it at bottom. So once it reaches 8, he is dead. Okay, so tap 1, choose one of your opponent's battle card and return it to its owner's hand. So no energy cost restriction. However, it does not get around barrier. Tap 1, choose one, flip it, swing, draw a card, end the turn, and let's see what your opponent plays. Love it, love it. Dark Demon Realm Saga. Let's go to black. Black is also, I love black. Because Demigra, those guys that are listening to this particular video, if you have not tried to play Demigra, go and play that leader. It is so fun, so fun. When it goes to 5 energy, if you manage to get to 5 energy, especially when this Supreme Kai of Time is coming, right? When you get to 5 energy, you get so much option to finish your opponent. Yep, your opponent has battle cards with barrier that he thinks is safe. No worries. You have an option for that. If your opponent has no battle card, no worries. You also have options to end the game. Triple striker, heavy triple striker. Yeah, you will love it. I encourage you to do that. Okay, so Dark Demon Realm Saga. Okay, since Series 7 focuses on multi-color cards, alright, all colorless black might look a little bit sad by comparison. No, black is the best color. With no leader cards, all cards at super rare or above, we understand that it might look that way. However, that doesn't mean the cards, they're getting weak. There are plenty of easy to use cards at time transmission CG and lots of counter as well. So this era themes revolve around making Overrealm stronger, okay? Toki City takes away one of their weaknesses of Overrealm with a skill that allows players to prevent their card from being sent to their warp at the end. What? So the drawback of Overrealm, the good part about Overrealm is that they are extremely strong. The reason for their cost. So for 0 cost, you get a 15k that you look at top 3 and then you pick one card and then you send it to wall. That you put it into your hands, like the Supreme Kai of Time. I don't know what's her name, but you know the Supreme Kai of Time that you play for 3 3 overround, take a look at top 3, pick one battle card, put it in your hands, and puts the rest down at the bottom of the deck or shuffle the deck. I forgot what it is. Yep. Or time petrol trunks, put it down, take a look at top 2, take a card, and the other card you choose to put. For 0 energy, just 3 cards in your board. And with Demigra, there's not a problem. Yeah, with Mira, it's not a problem. With Toa, it's not a problem. But the bad part is, it does not stay on your board, you get 1 swing. With Mira, for 1 energy, you get a 25k double striker. For 5. So they're extremely strong. The problem is, they don't stick down on their board, which is a good counterbalance to that, right? So you balance the thing out. What with this Toki Toki City, you take away their weakness. So let's see how it works. Definitely the cost should be high. This card works really well with for the anniversary box that allows you to lock down your opponent during their turn. Okay, let's take a look. Toki Toki City. Toki Toki City feel when you play a battle card. So it's a field card for 1 energy, just 1 energy, right? When you play a field card with Overwhelm, place the top card of your deck under this card. Choose 3 cards under activate main, choose 3 cards under this card and send them to Warp. If your leader card is black, the battle cards you play using Overwhelm unsend to Warp at the end. Okay, so it does not... Okay, so for that turn that you want to use... So, okay, few things to take note. Place the top card of your deck under this card. That means you have to do it. If this card is when you play a battle card using Overwhelm, you as an additional cost you have to put 1. There is no discussion. It's not choose up to 1. You have to put 1. This is one thing to take note. Activate main. Choose 3 cards under this card. Send them to Warp. It is only for their turn. So when you think, okay, this turn I want to do something big, and that something big needs to stay on the board. 3 cards to the Warp, and then that something big stays on your board using Overwhelm. So this is Overwhelm. Dark Overwhelm stays on the board anyway, so doesn't matter. Yep. Okay, so it says that it works really well with Fu. Okay, so your opponent can't unless they choose permanent. Okay, this works really well. The problem with a lot of Overwhelm cards is that their criteria, except one, which is the Power Aura Mira from the Dark Saiyan starter deck. Correct me if I'm wrong if there's another card like this. Most Overwhelm cards says that if you play this card using Overwhelm, then it gets the ability over there. It gets the ability when it comes to, oh, there is another one. The giant 7-drop Mira. The ones that swing for like an infinity. So that is a card that is very, very powerful also. Yep. So they stays on the board. When they swing, they get infinity. So maybe with that Mira and maybe with like Dark Banisher Full, you use this ability, send 3 cards so that they stay on the board. Your opponent has to take care of them. They really have to take care of them before they die. So Full, the Dark Banisher, if your opponent can't activate skill until they choose 1 card from their hands and send it to their Warp. So if this card stays on the board, they will have such a huge time dealing with this guy. Yep. Cool. Alright, so this is very, very crazy. I love it. Now, okay, so Super Saiyan Trunks is the first skillless battle card for black. Woohoo! You can use that to play it, meaning you don't have to put any non-black cards in it. This allows, okay, definitely. This card cannot be played with this particular card because you increases the number. So Trunks, they don't have any cards that have they're skillless, so you can't use cards like that. Okay, cool. For our final hint, what to expect, the return of Saiyan cards. So Saiyan cards were popular with fans when they introduced with the Tournament of Power to mark the 2nd anniversary. So we decided to include Saiyan cards to celebrate. There are 4 of them to this set as parallel special rares. Okay, this includes anyone who pulls one of this bad boy is super lucky. I pull a boo. If you guys follow my my Instagram, if not, please follow my Instagram account. I love to take pictures of the cards. I pulled a Boo SCR from the expansion pack, the 4 packs that are ordered. It was crazy. So are you guys excited? Okay, so this, I have nothing to say. The values is definitely gonna go up, especially for fans of those stuff. I'm not sure if definitely I think Vegeta, Trunks, Gohan is gonna get high. Hit will get high. No matter what, all the sign cards, we know they are extremely popular. Yep. So if we manage to get it, pull one, you're definitely extremely lucky. So are you guys excited for Series 7? So that concludes the volume 1 of the designer notes with the championship. Will make a massive impact. So if you have any friends who haven't played DBS CG yet, Series 7 is a great time to introduce them to the game and get them involved in the events. We appreciate your support. Dragon Ball Super card game team, June the 14th, 2019. Bravo, bravo. So far, whatever I've read, this is so good. It's extremely unique mechanics. So the whole idea is this, that they're gonna take from, let's put this picture here. All right, let's put this picture here. That's too big. Let's put this picture as the end note. Okay, so what we know so far is that we will have blocks, like the blocks like in like a colon. I'm like doing this in the mid-air and I realized there's no video. So we will have blocks, and this block is multicolor, and what we're gonna have is we will have the different sagas. So from the Broly sagas to the Fuse Zamasu saga to the Dragon Ball Z saga, the introduction of Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta, and the revelation that Goku is a Saiyan, and of course we have the Universe 6 arc because they are also Saiyan. So we're gonna have that, and each one will have around, I think, 2 leaders, and they're gonna be side by side. They're gonna have contradicting. So when we talk about, so for example, right, like the Vegeta uses his energy. I think there's definitely a skill that he's gonna have, that he's gonna be able to use his energy and use it to combo, so that he reduces the energy in the in his energy area. And if you ask why do you want to do that, is because his rival Zamasu increases his energy, and if he gets into 8, he is dead. So he is reducing his energy, Zamasu is increasing his energy, so they're fighting each other they have the ability to counteract each other. And definitely if you see the Dragon Ball Z saga with things like Raditz and the Vegeta card, it is to send cards into their warp, and so that we finally gets to see some counterplay against more counterplays against the wish leaders that are in the previous block. And then when it comes to black, we do have support too, with the introduction of Toki City. Pretty well balanced card in my opinion, and paired up with that Banisher Fu, it is so strong. All right, so this is the set first look, and our first look together at set 7, Assault of the Saiyan, release date 2nd of August. Look forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. So guys, thanks for sticking. If you're listening until now, thanks for sticking. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll definitely appreciate that. If not, let's see each other in the next video. Alright, ciao guys.